What is going on, y'all? It's your boy, Z-Rex. It's no noise. It's Thursday, April 29th, 2021. My God, it was my inspection day today for my restaurant. And geez, I hate this day. It's like the worst day. I don't sleep during before it. It's just so much crap. Inspector this, inspector gadget that, blah. Anyway, that's depressing. It's over. So, now it's just time for some foot on the desk TA time. I haven't really looked at charts all day, so this is going to be a fresh look for me. So let's just go ahead and dive in and see what's up. See what's cracking. Alright, nothing really going on here. Kind of, yeah, this is nothing. I mean, we have technically crossed the 10 simple and the 21, so I mean, maybe that means something, and it's the first time since the... Actually, shit. Looks like a mate. I don't know if that counts. It's like a blip right underneath it. But, it, you know, whatever. First or second time, possibly, in this whole rally. So, I don't know, maybe it means something. Let's go look at Mama Bear, see what she's saying. Mama Bear. Ooh, kind of ugly. Getting follow through on this ugly candle that we were talking about yesterday. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, it's still holding above this one, so again, same. It's holding in the mama here. It's almost about to ride up it. This would look real sexy if we just ride back up it, reset this, and this trend line. If we extend it some more, you can see not much longer. Oh my goodness, I gotta cover that up. Alright, not much longer. What is this? The 5th of May, so less than a week. Pretty much it's gonna have to cross it. Somehow, unless it dumps really hard. I guess that's the one way it doesn't cross it. So, I don't... Oh, man, I don't know. This isn't great. I'm trying to just digest this live here. It is bouncing off the 10 simple. I don't know, man, though. The DMI's still bearish. The RSI is getting rejected from even getting back above the neutral zone. You know, like we talked about in this rally, I just, yeah, it looks cool and the bounce is great and all that and whatever, but we just don't have any help on the daily. You know, like the 3 hours even losing the momentum now. Let's see if futures are doing that too. Yeah, they've pretty much both lost the momentum, so we're not even getting help on the 3 hour anymore. We don't have help on a daily. The only time frames that are still pretty damn bullish are really high time frames, so yeah, even 3 days struggling a little bit here. Weekly above the 21 weekly, though, and we really got to break that for me to start thinking of very significant downside, and by a significant, I mean, you know, 10, 20, 30, 40%, like down here in the 25 to 35 range. If we can ride this on the 3 hour and break this trend line and keep over this mama, that would look pretty damn sexy. Ultimately, though, to keep it real simple, not everybody uses that or has that, but 48,000, really 51,000. If it broke back below 51,000, I think it would actually retest these lows, possibly break them at that point too. So just kind of nothing burger, kind of shitty, really. What's Ethereum doing? It has to be going up, right? Since Bitcoin sucks. Oh, what do we got? Yeah, nice candle close on the daily, right above 27 at the target. Yeah, shit, that looks pretty good. Ethereum is just continuing to eat Bitcoin's lunch. Still got momentum for the most part. Yeah, it doesn't look bad on the 3 hour. Yeah, I still really like this above about 25.50. This looks fine. I don't see any major problems with Ethereum. Maybe you wanted to be real aggressive, just using this 21 EMA, possibly the 55 would work pretty well. But yeah, I mean, this looks pretty damn sexy. Weekly, dude, what the hell? Ethereum BTC, is that just continuing to gain strength? Let's go look. Yes, it is. Look at this. Jeez, that is just epic price movement. I mean, yeah, this is just great. Like we were talking about yesterday, this is just like a huge basing formation, and it's like literally just breaking out of it right now. So, yeah, I mean, it sounds crazy, but maybe altcoins nation is just what's still very much on. I don't want to say it's just getting started because I think that would be too crazy, but it's still going on. Oh, this looks fine above 2,600 on the futures too. I mean, I don't see any issues with that. Litecoin, I'm not really a fan of this rolling over crap. That's not my favorite thing, but it is holding right on the 10 simple and 21 EMA, so that's cool. As long as this is above about 245 and ultimately at the lows, these lows right here, it's probably fine. Yeah, weekly still looks pretty damn good. So it's really only on the 3-hour time frame, which, yeah, now after redigesting that, it's kind of whatever. Holding the 235 area, and this looks perfectly fine. What is ETC doing? Man, this actually looks good. Breaking over this little resistance. Man, yeah, I mean, as long as this is holding about 32 bucks, I like this chart. Back above all the EMAs. Very bullish on the DMI. Not on the RSI, though. Actually getting rejected from RSI on the exponentials. So that's interesting. And this is an important area, too, because it's right at the power zone. So we don't want to get too much struggling around this zone. So that's interesting. What's weekly look like? Yeah, weekly is whatever. A lot of volume on this candle here. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, ETC looks a little bit better. I like that. I mean, it almost looks better than Bitcoin's chart. Ethereum is just ETC and Ethereum. What the hell? This is a little Bart, I guess, with some horns on it. Inverted horn Bart. It's definitely a very, very serious pattern. I mean, yeah, this looks pretty damn good. I don't have any issues with this either. Just riding up these EMAs, 200, you got them all below it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this chart and still until we start breaking back below like 122-ish. So XRP, man. What's up, XR Pizzle? Bread, garlic bread house, man. Yeah, I mean, I like this. I like this over 122 a lot. What would I not like about it? Because we don't want to be super biased here. Like, really, 122 would start to get me not be like, oh, I'm being a little questioning. But anything back below these lows right here, man, like a buck pretty much. Oh, I might want to watch out on that. XLM, not so sexy. Still in this stupid box range, so who cares about that? Dot, what are you doing, Dot? Yeah, EMA is real sloppy underneath the mama. Camel hump here, major resistance. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty range bound. I mean, we can kind of see this for, if we look back over here. I mean, you can pretty much put the lows of that in there and only just a little fake out to the upside before selling off. So, you know, and this body actually is lower technically than the structure. So this is actually an interesting chart on Dot. I'm not a super fan of this for the long side on this daily chart. This is starting to kind of look like a little fake little bouncy bounce here. It really has to close a daily above like 38 bucks for that to change my mind. Preferably like 39, but 38 would probably do it. But yeah, this is an interesting pattern too. This is definitely a no-go zone for me. See, Link doesn't look like that. Thanks, Link. Daily does have this. We are seeing this across the board, though. I am noticing daily RSI is not regaining the exponentials on these. Did Ethereum have that? Okay, Ethereum is one of the only ones, and nope, not even Litecoin. How about XRP? Nope, not even. So Ethereum is just taking the cake on this market, guys. I guess it's the NFT thing or something. Everybody's super excited. I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of Ethereum that much, but you know, whatever. It doesn't matter what I like. The market clearly loves it. Let's see. Yeah, wow. So Ethereum is one of the only ones that has regained the dominance on the RSI daily. So that's interesting. That is very, very noteworthy. So again, it's also really hammering down on the point we were making yesterday is that these dailies aren't providing anything anymore. They're not in bullish posturings on most of these coins. So we need help on the daily. Because if we don't get help on the daily, the longer we don't get help daily candle-wise, then that starts creeping up into the weeklies. And that's what we don't want to see happening. Right now, weeklies still look nice and dandy. We don't want these dailies to start BSing and start destroying how nice the weeklies look. Damn, let's go Monero. Monero has been bullish as hell. This just is just pretty amazing, but it's not getting follow through today again, which is noteworthy. There's a good saying, a trader that I like to listen to that I would recommend that has a very different viewpoint is a Shadow Trader. He's great. Shadow Trader 01, I think. He has an awesome saying called what should happen doesn't. And it is so true that what should be happening here is breakouts. This should be breaking out now. This shouldn't be just like bullshitting. Like we are everyone is pretty much expecting breakout from this pattern, but we're not getting it. So he always says to be kind of cautious when you see things of that nature, just like when what should happen doesn't happen, then you kind of need to re-question the narrative. Because remember, we're all watching the same movie. Everybody is seeing this, like, oh, look, it's breaking out on the structure, consolidating at the highs. It's like, yeah, that's bullish as hell. Well, let's break the hell out. What are we doing? So, just a little side note there. But yeah, he's awesome. Check him out. He's got some good stuff. Quirky dude too. Yeah, look at this, kind of just chopping on this trend line, man. Yeah, it still looks pretty. It still looks pretty bullish, though. To be fair, I mean, until this thing really breaks back below 188, I mean, this looks fine. Let's see. What about on low time frames? Low time frames 222 probably, and that gets us to the 190-ish area. But I mean, it looks okay for now. I don't have any issues really with that chart. A little bit of sagginess, but we're right on top of the 200. And again, like we talked about yesterday too, most of these, as long as they're above these little previous lows that the structure made recently on these medium-term low time frames, like a 3 to pretty much 8 hours, going to show most of the same thing, even down to like an hourly. I mean, I haven't looked at an hourly chart in forever. Let's just do that real fast. Oh, dang. That's just too many candles. I don't need that many candles in my life right now. Dash, bullcrap. This sucks. Blah. Don't care about this at all. Look at this stupid range. It's just kind of chilling. And you can see if we go back over here, it encompasses a lot of that business too. So resistance, upper zones. So that fits pretty nice. And so this is boring as hell until it gets out of that. Don't care. Doge, let's go Doge. This is pretty sexy, just consolidating, letting the EMAs come up. Let's go to daily. Let's see. All right, so this again, just like on what was it, DOT or something? Oh, Monero. Like Monero, like this needs to be breaking out now. Like this should be breaking out of this structure, the most likely scenario. But you can see there's just this massive resistance at about 600 sats. Let's see if that equals the same. Roughly, yeah, it's a little bit different of a chart on the dollar pairing. Looks like maybe that level's probably put at about 35 cents for the USD pairing, maybe equivalent. But yeah, so this should be breaking out here. This is close. We got the EMAs right here. This should be probably happening in the next, what do we got down here? A couple of days. If it doesn't happen in the next couple of days, I'd probably look for this to just kind of peter out and just dribble down and look boring. But come on, Doge, hold that 30 cents. You can do it. Yeah. Doge, what's up? It's the moon coin. Elon, pump it, bro. DXY. Hey, what's up, Mr. Scott? Doge T. Yeah, holy crap, dude. Very nice. I wish I would have got some of that. I didn't even know about that till y'all mentioned it, I don't know, this year at some point. Yeah, I can tell. Is it on here yet? Let's see. Doge. Oops. T stretching. No, we gotta look at it on on just like a regular coin market cap or something. Cause I'm curious. Oh damn it! I was getting relaxing my foot too much there. Ow. I gotta switch it. Switch. He's foaming at the mouth for Doge T. Hell yeah. Alright, where's the chart here? Oh my god, dude. What the front door? Woo! Yeah, well, yeah. How could you not be foaming it up for that? Look at these volatility swings, though. Jeebus Christ. Well, I gotta zoom in some more on that. Almost a penny. Oh, God. That is gigantic. Doesn't look like it has much volume on there. Although this chart doesn't look to be showing that anyway, so never mind. It's not a good data point. But, man, holy crap. This is mad gains, bruh. Nice job, dude. Nice freaking... Damn, and most of this has just come from the last day? Oh, my God. Oh, dude. Whoa. Dude. Whoa. Is that a tulip bubble chart? Could it go up more? Yeah, but on the 7-day, look at this. It's already making a... Oh, my goodness, what did I do here? This great charting platform. Hold on. I got it. I'll figure it out. There we go. Zoom in. So the 7-day has a little symmetrical triangle on it. We can see. So this is just consolidating right now. So pretty much got a shot either way, really. It'd be crazy if this thing just keeps pumping and like some Doge profits just like go over here and the Doge community's just like compounding the shit out of their returns. Man. Like if that becomes a meme in itself to do that, that could be pretty crazy. How much money's in here? Only 60 mil? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm definitely not going to buy any right here. That's for sure. Yeah, wow, what a frickin' chart, bruh. Well, nice job, dude. That's great. Stagger them orders, like our buddy says, up in the top ranks. All right, let's see here. Equities. All right, got sidetracked by Dojette over here. All right. 4,200 ES, nice. So we can get rid of this box for now, as it's just kind of attempting to break out. Funky candle set right here, just boom, boom, just didn't matter. It's probably some stupid news, and everybody's like, oh my gosh. I don't know. That's usually what those kind of candles are for open and close, like right at open especially. So whatever. Market didn't care about it, obviously, and it just got right back on track above its shorter EMAs. So whatever. This is bullish. I know it's like, oh, it's going to crash, short it. And it's like, maybe at some point it probably will, or most likely definitely will, but... You know, when is that? Look, this is just like an immediate retest to confirm that, hey, is this okay up here? The market's like, is this auction price right? Boom. Bam, just got bid right back up. So there ain't nothing wrong with that chart. NASDAQ is kind of whack. I don't know what the hell it's doing. I can't figure it out, but it is consolidating at all-time highs, so that is definitely overall bullish. So... whatever, above 13.7, I mean, this looks fine. And even below 13.7, I'd probably only look for a move down to about 13.3-ish. I'd expect a pretty large bounce there, and then have to see what price does after that. But, man, yeah, I mean, this chart looks pretty damn good. All right, 13.7, easy peasy, still in the range on the Dow, whatever, blah. Low time frames, what do we see? Same little dump. Market didn't care. Bought it all right back up. Just nothing really to see there. Oh, Russell did not get bought all the way back up. Now that is interesting. Russell, what are you doing? You're being bad over here. Not in a good way, you know. It did bounce nice off this consolidation box back over here, which also coincides with over here and lots to the left. You get the point. Yeah, all right. So as long as this holds pretty much at absolute worst on the low time frames, like 2240, I think it's all good in the hood. And probably below this wick will just trigger that, I would imagine. Anything below 2270 probably gets us to test somewhere in this range and see if we can kind of hold that. Ultimately, 2160, big pivot point. We've been watching that area for a while, and it gave us real nice confirmation that area back over here really matters. And so that's nice to see for Confluence. But the daily, this looks, I mean, I don't really see any issues with this either. So, I mean, Jeebus. Dow Jones Transportation says, dude, let's go. They're saying, let's get it. Trans, they're all about it. Jeez, yeah, I mean, I'm actually surprised there wasn't some more rallying going on. This looks bullish as hell. Holy crap. What's VIX doing? Just clustering down here. Yeah, it's gonna pop at some point, but you know, dude, VIX can cluster for so damn long, man. Like, look at this back here. This is like 2 months or something, and then if we go back in time, look at this. It's clustered for like a quarter at a time before they popped. And if we go back to 2017, one of the lowest volatility records ever, it pretty much clustered. Look, the high of this is 15 and change, and the low end is 8.8. It literally clustered for that for the entire freaking year. Oh, it did have a mamma jamba behemoth move out of it at some point, but the point is you never know when these are going to happen, and it can just cluster for so long. So we could be still doing that here. Not really any good signals there. Nothing really on VVIX either. What's oil doing? Oil just continuing to look super sexy after we got the reset back over here. We were talking about a couple days ago, whenever that was. Very nice, beautiful action. Love this move on oil. I mean, this looks like it's coming up to test this trend line. I would expect tremendous resistance in the 69 to 73-ish area on this chart here. There's going to be a lot of resistance there, but it does look like it is working its way up to that, especially as long as it's holding about 63.50 above this little consolidation zone. I think that's kind of the pivot point right here. Anything back below this, I'd probably get a little bit concerned, but I mean, right now it looks great. The bonds selling off a little bit, kind of hanging out right on the mama, losing the daily 21. Not real sexy. It is barely hanging on to this very important level where we actually just tailed to right here at about 156.05. So as long as we're kind of holding this mama, that is the last line of last blah blah blah. Man, lost for words. I've been up since like 6:30, so I don't know, whatever. It's all good. Damn, it's almost already 6. It's Doge meetup time, too. I'm going to hobble my way over there. Anyway, yeah, back below this level, we would have a pretty real chance of breaking this trend line if we move back below 156. Let's see, notes kind of showing the same chart. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, it actually looks weaker. Look, getting bumped right up against the mama in rejection so far and breaking this little trend line. So notes actually kind of look worse. TNX kind of just chilling in the box. I mean, if we move the box over, yeah, I mean, a little false type breakdown. But, I mean, it wasn't really a breakdown that much because you had the mama and the 55 right below it. It was just kind of consolidating in this zone for a little while. So, I mean, this looks this doesn't look terrible by any means, so almost about to reset on the 3-hour bullish posturing. Dixie, all right, you said Dixie was doing something. Dixie charging today. Let's see. Oh, right on that trend line. Okay, maybe. DMI and RSI look terrible though for bulls. Let's see. Let's go zoom in because we're not going to be able to see that on the daily. Yeah, we don't have anything on the daily either for the bulls on the dollar. Man, the dollar just getting mollywopped, man. This is a big move. But it's never volatile. Only Bitcoin's volatile. The dollar can't be volatile. Yeah, okay. Here's 3% in a month. You know, that's your monies. Although, yeah, I mean, it's definitely not as volatile as Bitcoin for sure. But no, that's a big move. Like 3%. That's not cool. Pretty broad, like broadening wedge on this. Pretty hardcore. Let's see here, bajow. So really, I mean, as long as it's just kind of in that pattern, man, just not this. I don't know. It's kind of ugly. Let's go crack time frames. Yeah, I mean, there's not even any help on the crack time frames. I mean, it's like the dollar doesn't look very good, man. And the euro's actually been kind of calling out the dollar's bluff a little bit. The euro's been rallying pretty strong most of these days, and it's kind of just been like, bitch, you ain't shit. So look at this, just getting bullish all the way back over here, man, in April, to almost the beginning of the month, and just grinding higher. Just let's go. Daily beast mode, major support now at about 120. So euros the same. Man, dollar, you being a bitch. FDAX. Ooh, look at this. This is interesting. FDAX selling off here. We don't want to see that for bullish continuation across the board. Yeah, DAX is definitely an important market, but hey, it's just right on the lows. Funky ass pattern. I don't know what the hell this is called. I don't know. The stutter step. I'm not sure what the hell that is. Even zoom in, it's kind of weird. It's kind of like a super fat H pattern. I don't know. It's pretty wild. But until it really breaks the 1500 or 15,000 level, you know, whatever, it's just consolidating at highs. Shanghai, what you doing? Hanging out in your box? Ooh, look at this. It did just make possibly another higher low. And man, Shanghai looks like it's kind of charging up. I know that's your favorite, Scott. What's Dixie since January 8? What do you mean, what's Dixie? Since January Dixie? Oh, you mean, what do you mean? Rephrase, please. Oh. Yeah, but Euro looks good. DAX, Shanghai looks like, I like, man, Shanghai above 3,500. This bitch is probably going to run to 36 pretty fast. Maybe even make some new highs. Consolidating on this trend line. Mama's all right there. Look at all these little supports. Looks pretty damn good. Gold, what you doing, gold? What you doing, gold? Ooh, gold getting a little slapperooskied, coming right up underneath this trend line. Not too great for the lovely shiny metal. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, kind of struggling here. Oh, since Joe Biden. January Biden. Yeah, it's just been rallying up, dude. Although in a very violent fashion. Thanks, Joe. Keeping our currency stable. Although, I mean, what happened for the last while? Shit, this bitch is all over the place. It's not volatile at all, though. Not even a little bit. Yeah, there's no volatility here. Nope. See? What is this? It's totally normal, regular chart. You know? Yeah, things move all the time, 15% in a year or two. Totally regular. For like an index, it is. But that's pretty volatile compared to like a lot of stocks. Traditional stuff. Anyway, whatever. And how Forex is leveraged up like some crack tokens over on the shit exchanges. You want 125 to X? All in, dude. You don't even need a 1% move. Blow you up. Doesn't matter. It only goes up, so what's up? Alright, anyway. Shanghai, let's go. Over 3,500. This bitch is going to probably break out. And, I mean, this has a nice structure on the 3 hour so far in that little boxy box. But we already did that. Let's move on to gold again. Finish our thoughts on gold. What is our thought on gold? Gold's got sloppy EMAs here. You do have the mama providing a little saucer support there. Not giving no help on the 3 hour. I mean, this isn't a real tight spot, gold is, that's for sure. It looked a lot better a couple of days ago. It did breach this. And is this dip buying mode for gold? I didn't see this today. This is a pretty... that's a pretty interesting candle. I'm not a big fan of that candle, and I have been by the dip mode on gold until it breaches this level right where we went to today. It did not close below it, which is a little bit better, but man, that's tough because you got the long-term EMAs just right there and just barely, you know, 10, 20 bucks below it, which is ain't shit. So it's like, what is that, like 1% or something? And you got, man, you know, that's interesting. So that's a little bit harder of a read now. It was a lot sexier before, but kind of giving up some of its luster over the last couple of days. Yeah, I'll see what happens tomorrow. If it keeps rolling over, we get anything back below 1763, this horizontal, I'll definitely remove the gold positions that I have on because that's not sexy. I don't like that. You know what? I'm actually going to wait for this wick because this price candle right here gave us a little bit of info. You know, it kind of went down here, maybe cleaned out some over leveragedness, came back above the trend line, and this pretty important support. So I'm going to kind of use that wick and the 200 if it kind of keeps coming up. But as soon as we lose the 200 or this price right here on gold, then I'm going to be like, ooh, watch out. What's silver doing? Silver's kind of just chilling. Damn, silver actually has daily bullish cross reset occurring here today or yesterday. Or no, actually this is today, so yeah, because it's like the new candle. Was it today? Yeah, technically it's a real tight one. Man, 25.50 above that. Silver looks pretty good on the daily, and it has a bullish reset on the MAs. It does not have it on DMI yet, which would be super lovely, but we do have DMI in the neutral zone while bears are down here in the weak zone. So that is actually pretty badass for silver. Silver's kind of one up in gold at the moment, kind of like Ethereum to Bitcoin. Let's see here. What is platinum doing? Platinum kind of same deal, but came right to support and got bid up pretty well. You can see the middle of this range. It's definitely fighting at this like a 1200 level. Right on the mama. Real critical spot, but these are technically in order. I mean, it's really got to break this 1150 area to start getting concerned about downside. But again, man, you're like not that far away from this trend line and the 200, so it's like maybe we can quickly go there. But yeah, anything back below 1150, I'll take off my short-term platinum stuff. What do I got here? PA, because I just have a little bit riding. I took most of it off when it rallied, but we'll ride it a little bit, Mo. Dude, Palladium, what? Dude, Palladium is just beast mode. Is this thing just going to keep going? Dude, it looks like it. Above 2,900. I don't see any reason why it's not. Momentum is lost on the 3 hour, so that's like the weakest point. What about the crack time frames? Nothing. This is pretty... I don't even really like reading these when you see this like no trading bullshit candle crap. So I just have to come back out to the 3 hour. Yeah, I mean, dude, above 29.50, definitely above 29. Man, I'm going to go that low in this structure. Let's go back to the daily. Yeah, pretty much that around that mid 2,900 levels. This thing is freaking just demolishing the precious metals game right now. I mean, look at these gains. Look at these tendies, bro. Look at these tendies on Palladium over the last couple of years. Look at that, 180%. What? It's Pretty dope. All right. What do we need to look at now? Probably Doge token again. No, I'm just kidding. You see some bigger movers. Man, Wave's still kicking ass. Holy moly. Look at these. Oh, it's not Waves with a Z. That's not correct. Dude, you can't stop this. Waves, just beautiful consolidation at the upper end of the range. I mean, look, DMI never even got bearish on this whole reset. I mean, pretty awesome. What about I'm sorry, 3 hour. And then on the daily, you had the consolidation above the previous high. I mean, just beast mode candle close right here. You just engulf the previous, what is this, like 2 weeks? You're like, what's up, bitches? Let's party. Then you get the follow through. See, look, Waves is following through like it's supposed to. Like some of these other coins aren't doing that. They're being little biatches. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But man, Waves, look at this, dude. Super sexy price. Very nice. Very nice. Cake, damn. Yobi, Theta. Damn, Binance coin is already back up to 600. Man, some of these altcoins are getting vicious. Oh, sorry, my mic was a little bit off. Having to, like, sit weird and stuff sometimes. Forget to move it. Some getting some vicious rallies the last few days. Coming right up to major resistance. Right at about 600, actually. What's the weekly say? Weekly says, we don't care about that. We're breaking out. So, only daily has a little bit of resistance here at around 600. See how that acts there. Be pretty critical, but man, 3 hour looks great. It's really just the structure's nice. You just got to get that follow through now through 600. That's your next big resistance. Let's go look at the. Oh wait, actually I wanted to look at some blockchain stuff because I think these actually did bounce fairly well, and they bounced all right to all the EMAs though. Getting pushback already. Oh, they had earnings today. Yeah, looks like the market gave absolutely no Fs at all. So, what do we got? 3 hour. Yeah, this isn't great. I mean, this is kind of nothing. I'm surprised that Riot and some of these aren't getting as much love in this bounce. That is a very interesting correlation there to the markets because they usually have been pumping like mofos with it. Yeah, look at this. They've actually, a lot of these have been. Where is that? And that's GBTC. What is this? It didn't even make. This is kind of a funky chart. Hold on. Wait, what? It didn't even. That. Wow, I didn't even notice that. Look at this, guys. GBTC never even made a new high on that last run. I don't look at GBTC too often, but you can see that local high back here. It never even made a new high. Look at that. By a long shot. Very interesting. I guess they do hold a crap ton of Bitcoin. I can't remember the percent of it, but it's high. It's higher than I'd like it to be. But very interesting. GBDC not making a new high by a very obvious and then engulfed candle the very next day. So, and you just had a doji candle when that happened on spot price. Very interesting. I'll be taking that forward and just maybe, eyeball. I'm not going to just solely go off of that for trades, but it's definitely noteworthy. ETH looks coming right up to resistance too. So these are all these really awesome coins. Grayscale makes. Man, this thing just is ripping faces off. Yeah, a lot of these actually don't look that great though. I mean, these are mostly tied to actually spot price, so they look better. But like the ones that are miners or tied their name to blockchain somehow, they just don't really look that great. They're all hanging out on the lower ends of their ranges. Maybe they're just late. I don't know. It's kind of odd that they're not getting any love. Let's see. Fangman, what's the big boys doing? Oh my god, Facebook just blew the freaking doors off today. Up 7%, gigantic move. It's been in a nice bullish posturing for a little while. Oh, one thing. Oh, dang. Something that finally broke out, guys. We've been watching it for a while. I'm glad to finally see that come to fruition. And that is everyone's favorite stock, the Nokias. So I've just been building this beautiful basing pattern here we've been talking about for at least a week. And it's like, hell yeah, let's go. Because it's just easy to manage. I mean, anything below, you know, like $4 is just so simple. And it was just so dead, too. It just wasn't moving. It was like just making everybody be real patient. Now, the problem is, will we get instant sell-off of this? I probably would have sold some if I was at my computer today. But I didn't see this until I got home. And I was like, you SOB. I was like, of course it will be today. But should have known that earnings, there was going to be a big move today. Could have easily been to the downside as well. But, oh, excuse me, I'm getting hiccups. You don't want those when you're doing streaming. But I don't like earnings are, yeah, there can be big moves either way, but I'm always going to default to just price structure and how we analyze here. So, you know, if the chart looks really good and the risk can be mitigated, you know, I'm all for it. I mean, really, it's a 10% gap. I mean, if it gap down 10% the other way, I mean, that's not going to destroy you. You only need a little bit more than that to regain a 10% loss. It's when you start getting over those like mid-teens, 15, 20% losses, then it starts to compound really fast against you. And then you get to 50 and you need to double up to break even, and you're pretty much effed by that point. It's really hard. Just mostly emotionally. Like it's not that super hard probably to attempt to make that money back, but it takes a real good beating on your emotional capital, which will make it harder to trade, obviously. What is this here? More earnings? Okay, looks like lots of earnings. Oh, yeah, today was a really big earnings day. That's right. Oh, they didn't like earnings. Man, look at that. They beat by 23%, and the market was like, you're whack. Don't care, Netflix. Dumped on their face. Just stuck in this stupid range. Are we ever going to get out of this range? It's literally been since last July, y'all. July. Like, what is going on? It's only been 317, or sorry, it's less because it's right here. Whatever, about 300 days. Like, oh, okay. All these tendies are being printed up everywhere and cooked up and served by moms across the nation. And Netflix is sitting here with his dick in his hand, like, no lotion. What the hell, man? What do we got? Apple. Yeah, that's okay. Kind of funky 3 hour. I actually want to see how the week closes for this. I don't really like that. This is like a confusion. Market's kind of confused candle. So, yeah, don't even really care about that because it's already kind of played out a lot of the nice setup on the low time frames. And now it's lost the momentum for the last even couple of days and just kind of bullshitting up here. So, I'm going to break out of this little tiny range. Tesla. What? Tesla, what? It's breaking down? Dude, it really had a great chance when like a few days ago, just building up on these EMAs. It actually looked really good. What the hell? Coming right to support, though. So this is the last of the Mohicans, right around 600, 630. Better hold above that, man, or it's going to get ugly for Tesla. I think if we break below that, we could easily see 550 again. And retesting this low might not be the prettiest price action. But yeah, market, I guess, didn't like some of the earningsness. And Tesla's just dragging like a dog. Ew, Microsoft, gross. They probably beat earnings too. Yep, they did. Didn't matter. Market didn't care. Sold off. Kind of interesting. Weird. All right. Let's go to what else do we want to look at? Man, what has GME been doing? Oh, yeah. That's why I haven't heard anything about it. Because it ain't doing shit. What the hell is this crap? What is this? What is this, Netflix? Like, come on. Nah, not really. It's only been like a couple months. But for this stock, that seems like an eternity because it's like a crypto or something. Look at these tendies, bro. Alright, whatever. Who cares about that stock? It's not doing shit. I'm going to talk about that one. How about fuel cells? What did they do today? Ooh, some selling today. Alright, getting a little weakness there. A little bit of weakness there. A little bit of weakness there. Yeah, kind of whatever burger, though. Nothing really too crazy. Ooh, APD looking good. Very nice. I like that. Let's go, APD. It's had a sexy slow grind chart, kind of like the Nokia chart. Although not as slow grind, but pretty damn sexy. Earnings are coming up, too, just like Nokia. Although they still are like, what is that, 12 days away, so... Yeah, love this chart still. It looks great. Have no problems with it until it gets back below like 280-ish. And then maybe. How did bonds do? Bonds pumping it up. Damn, bonds are looking pretty good. Oops, that's not what I wanted to look at. I want to look at HYG. Okay, okay. That's not too bad. And how about Moonies? Moonies? That kind of sucks. It's kind of like, what the hell? Gap up, give it up, almost just right there. Hey, but whatever. It's holding in the EMAs. Bitch best hold about 116, 10-ish, and then it still looks all good. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap it up and go post my foot up for a little bit on something not as uncomfortable as my desk. Let's see. I want to look at Neo one more time because they did earnings too, didn't they? Oh, maybe it's in the morning or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't say anything there. Yeah, I mean, riding on this 10. I mean, as long as it's above 34, 35 bucks, it looks pretty good though. Above that, maybe we can get the weekly to reset. And daily still needs some work. All right, let's wrap it up. Wrap it up. Bitcoin. What are you doing? Nothing. Chilling. Don't reject here. Do not break below the mama. Don't do it. And we were talking about what should happen doesn't, and this isn't happening. It's not breaking out right now, and it's getting weaker. Like, and the mamas on the lower time frames is saying you better get your ass in gear pretty quick, or you're gonna lose this momentum. And we're seeing that confirmed too on the oscillators on the bottom. So don't you be crapping out right here, Bitcoin. Don't you do it. Anything I think back below like 51.5, man, even like 52 probably even does it. 52,000. Watch out for some possible tests of that lower range, and then we'll just have to retest or reevaluate there. But I'm very cautious on this price action here. I know a lot of alts have pumped to the oblivion. There's always going to be those handful that just defy the market, especially when we're very much deep into this bull cycle. So that's always going to be a thing. But overall, you know, it's not that much. I mean, look here. It's only the top like 10 that are actually moving really good. They're kind of real one-offs there's like 4 or 5 one-offs every day that do pretty big gains. But most of them are pretty just like dead crappy flat. I mean, look, we only go to 45 and we're already negative. So don't focus on just some of those bigger ones and get trapped in what might not be as euphoric as it seems at the moment. Now, I still am macro bullish for sure, but like we are getting some I want to see the daily back helping the high time frames, and we just don't have that now, and we're still bearish. We got massive, I mean, it's just bearish on the daily, like it just, yeah, we had this one-off nice day, right to resistance, indecision, and now we're getting follow-through. You know, we get this candle to close today. It does have, when does this candle close? Oh, crap, that's today's candle. Dang, okay, yeah, so that sucks. If this candle closes like this, like especially below this wick, I mean, that's probably going to get continuation to the downside. You know, that would be a pretty textbook rejection, but Yeah, I'm just taking it a little cautious here. I'm not overly bearish or bullish. I'm just very neutral right here and very lightly applied in the market. It's only about probably a little less than 20% now. So I'm just kind of chilling, waiting. And I'll go way more neutral if we break, as far as percent-wise. I'll probably go almost all to cash if we break back below 51,000. That's what I'm going to do. Don't listen to me, though. I'm an idiot. I don't know anything. I'm not financial advice and everything. 35 things and 35 paragraphs or whatever. Yeah. Do your own research. DD, man. Due diligence, baby. Ethereum, though, dude. Jesus Christ. It's like two different worlds. It's like, you know, gee, it's just... Let's get back off of that. Let's get to spot price. Yeah, Ethereum's just, you know, you'd think you'd be looking at two different things completely. And I mean, you actually pretty much are. I mean, Ethereum and Bitcoin are very different. But man, this is just, for them being pretty in a tightly correlated sector and like Bitcoin being mama bear. I mean, these are just being complete opposites right now. And yeah, I mean, Ethereum is in blue sky right now. So I mean, it's bullish until it ain't. And it's just funny that it's completely opposite of Bitcoin. So looks great above 2,600. Maybe if it got below 2,660-ish, you might look for a little deeper pullback on the short time frames. But I mean, you got all the momentum on your side so far. I mean, crack time frames, are they even? No, they're bullish too. Look, they actually just reset bullish. So yeah, man, holy crap. Vitalik Unicorn, man, just kicking everyone's ass. Good job, man. That's awesome. And it's awesome as long as it's above, yeah, that the 26 handle is its a floor right now. So way to go, all the Unicorn guys. Yeah, but damn, Litecoin just kind of blah too. But hey, man, we're just consolidating at these highs. It's just going to be kind of boring. Everyone's been expecting just massive gains every single day. So, you know, kind of have to take that into consideration. And hey, until we're just below 50-ish K, then whatever. It's all good. But I'm also not going to go balls to the wall. Definitely not in Bitcoin in general until I see Bitcoin's daily start to give us a little bit better signs. All right. Much love. I'll see y'all guys tomorrow. Oh, yeah, and the internet thing, they did come by, and somehow, I guess there's a cut in one of the lines, and they said it was calcified. I didn't even know that could happen in coaxial cables. Oh, my gosh. Coaxial cables that they could calcify and mess up the signal, so they replaced all that, so hopefully I've got some more stable internet going on. And we'll see. Until next time, y'all have a great Thursday night. I'm going to go party with some coin heads, some Doge peoples, and be back tomorrow for the weekly wrap-up, at least for equities, because crypto never sleeps. I'm Z-Rex. It's no noise. I'm out. Peace. Damn, that's my bad, guys. I just noticed that the music was in the background the whole time. That's been a long day. Sorry about that. I don't know if that's going to mess up the hearing. Hopefully I talked loud enough. Maybe I can change some settings or something when I, whatchamacallit, can maybe edit it or something. I don't know. I'm going to listen to it, see if it's not too bad. But yeah, my bad on that. Someone should have said something, man, but it's all good. F it. Have an awesome Thursday, guys. See y'all later. Peace.